Law, not opportunism. Why the ICC case against Duterte stands on shaky ground. The argument raised by the defense of former President Rodrigo Duterte cuts to the heart of international law. Jurisdiction is not a matter of emotion or politics, it is a matter of timing, consent, and procedure. The Rome Statute is explicit. A state must be a party at the time the court decides to exercise jurisdiction. The Philippines withdrew in 2019. The ICC authorized a formal investigation only in 2021. That gap matters. The prosecution's attempt to rely on a preliminary examination as a jurisdictional trigger stretches the Rome Statute beyond recognition. A preliminary examination is not an investigation. It is exploratory. It carries no coercive power and requires no judicial authorization. What the defense exposes is not a technicality, but a procedural failure. The ICC prosecutor had a full year after withdrawal to seek authorization and chose not to. International courts, like domestic ones, do not get a second chance to fix missed deadlines by reinterpreting the rules after the fact. Accountability applies to prosecutors as much as it does to states. The comparison to Burundi fails on its face. In Burundi's case, the ICC acted before withdrawal took effect. In the Philippines case, the court acted after withdrawal. These are not parallel situations, they are fundamentally different. To pretend otherwise is to ignore chronology, which is the backbone of jurisdiction. Accepting the prosecution's theory would make Article 127(2) meaningless. If a preliminary examination can lock in jurisdiction forever, then withdrawal becomes an illusion. States would remain indefinitely bound by a treaty they have lawfully exited, an outcome that violates both treaty, law, and basic principles of sovereignty. This case is not about denying justice to victims. It is about ensuring that justice is rendered lawfully. Justice that bends its own rules becomes political judgment, not legal adjudication. The defense is right to insist that noble goals cannot justify procedural shortcuts. President Duterte's arrest may be historic, but history will judge whether it was also lawful. If the ICC proceeds without jurisdiction, it risks weakening its own credibility, turning a court meant to uphold law into one accused of rewriting it midstream.